we back.
We back.
Oh, sound loud enough, do you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Is that loud enough? Hold on, wait a minute now. Let's make sure we ain't. Oh, damn, I hit the wrong. Damn, come on now. Let's hit the. Man, you think I get this shit? All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Wild now! I do all that.
You gotta do the cow.
Yeah, man. So, welcome back to Try Hip Hop Podcast. Your boy Howard, my man.
Kurt, what's up, y'all?
And we up in the building. Just want to, send a shout out to everybody on this day. And
yeah, man, it's the start of a whole new month. July 1st, a lot of stuff going on, so we got a few things to talk about. But first, before we get too far into the intros, how was your week this week?
Man, it wasn't too bad, man. Just taking it easy, man. Everybody wilding out. And I'm just I'm telling you, man, shit getting crazy, boy. So I'm just like,
it really is, man.
I'm in the house, son. Like,
yeah, man.
For real, it's getting crazy.
Yeah, man. I try to stay safe, I ain't out here raw dogging it in the air.
Nah.
But
I ain't worried about the air. I'm talking about like just the chaos and everything. But damn, that too.
Yeah. But it is a lot of chaos going on still with do they do a lot of fireworks in your area at night?
Man, well, it is strange.
There's been a lot going on up here.
Yeah.
Every night, and it's like really loud shit, like louder than gunshot shit.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Because again, shout out to Urban X. That's what they was talking about, like everywhere, like, and the cops are just letting this shit happen.
Yeah.
Like they just letting the shit go, like like these fireworks and stuff. Like it ain't no. Usually it's like some type of noise ordinance, but I think what they're doing, like they were saying, is that they kind of playing games with these,
right? Because
this whole defund the police is like, well, okay, you want us to fund it, we just gonna let this shit go, and let you know what you're gonna be working with. I'm like, damn.
I heard one story, and I don't know. It sounds like it could be true, but they said that the reason that this is happening with these fireworks is because back in the day, when there was a lot of protesting going on, one of the former presidents, I think it was maybe Hoover or somebody, did this thing where he did that on purpose so that people would be up all night because they couldn't sleep, so they'd be too tired to protest the next day. So he was like, making sure that all these loud noises were going on, letting people do loud fireworks and things like that, and doing it on purpose. So I could see that, what I mean? I could see that being a tactic that they're doing just to kind of slow people down.
They're not really talking about, it's still out there, but I'm not really talking about it too much. They're really trying to switch the shit quick.
Yeah.
Like they're really trying to get back on COVID if you pay attention. Like, oh, we gotta pay attention. We gotta be,
right. Can't
be out there in the air. But see, that's what's crazy though. All those people, like, they pretty much huddle like this on the protest. So all them, and then the numbers didn't spike up. So what's really going on? That's all I need to know.
I'm telling you, man, it's something. I don't know what to believe no more, but it's definitely something fishy going on. So I'll say that. But yeah, my week has been pretty good. Just an average week. I don't do nothing. I just stay in the house and work, man. I'm grinding all the time because I work from home. Plus, I'm a book writer and a book editor, so I'm working on projects. When I'm not working on my 9 to 5. And then we got the show, the podcast. So, I'm always working on something. So, if y'all didn't get a chance to check it out, y'all might want to go back and check out last weekend's lyrical breakdown. It was really dope. How he did his thing on that. So, please go check that out. Sound of the Police.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, sir. It was really good. So, this.
Dang, I knew I forgot to download something today. Damn.
Yeah, that would have been perfect, man.
Damn, dude.
Well, But yeah, and before we get too started, I wanna we gotta give a rest in peace to a rapper named Huey. He y'all may know him from back in the day, early 2000s. He dropped the song "Pop, Lock, and Rocket." I'm sorry, "Pop, Lock, and Drop It."
Toot the thing
yeah.
up, homie, toot the
He was from St. Louis. I found out. So yeah, he just died within the past week, and so we just want to give a rest in peace to him, and we'll give him a moment of silence. Just to pay respects. All righty. Thank y'all for doing that with us.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. Also, we want to give a shout out to one of my favorite rappers, Sky Zoo. He is down with the Duck Down music family. He announced on his Instagram that he's going to be having major throat surgery. And, I don't want to go into details. That's for him if he wants to share all the details. But you can go check out the video on his Instagram. And basically... It's one of those surgeries that can go either way. Either he can come out fine, or it's one that's been known where people come out and their voice box is all messed up afterwards. So he's a dope lyricist, and I've always been rocking with him since early. I think he came out back in the early 2000s. So, he's been doing his thing. So please go check him out, and I hope that he comes through this. Like with flying colors, man, because we really need people like him to bring that real music. You know what I mean? So he said he just been noticing he had some throat pains and issues, and so he went and got checked out and found out he has to have surgery. So shout out to Sky Zoo. Get well after this surgery because we need you. Hip hop needs you. You know what I mean? Duck Down needs you.
Yes, sir.
So. But we got a few birthdays we got to talk about.
All right.
So, let's see. Back on June 28th, we had a couple. My man Everlast. Let's give him some skibbity clap.
My name is Everlast, and I'll be all day. You better watch it, you know what I say. Then Everlast gets slept on, man. Like a lot of people, like. That whole thing with the Eminem beef and stuff, man. But man, Everlast did his thing, man. Like,
he's a dope rapper, man. I give it to him.
Yeah.
And then also on the June 28th, we had my man Freddie Gibbs had a happy birthday. So happy birthday to both of them. Yes, sir. And then today, July 1st. We got a few birthdays. What's up, R2G2?
R2G2 in the house.
All right, so before we give you any rappers' birthdays, I want to give a super supreme shout out and a happy birthday to my man Howie. This is his birthday. So before anybody else, let's give him some skibbity claps.
All right, I'll do that. And remember, Cash App, Bags on Bag 83. Again, Bags on Bags 83.
Yeah, man.
I need the money.
Hook my man up with the Cash App. You know what I mean?
Bags on Bag.
And then also on July 1st, we got the Tribe Called Quest veteran, Jerobi. Let's give him some claps. Happy birthday to him. Yes, sir. And we also got Missy Elliott today. Let's give her some claps.
Wow,
yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And
I
also
kind of halfway liked her.
Yeah, and also Amanda Seals.
Oh shit. Oh, sorry. Hold on now.
The skibbity apps.
Yeah, the skibbity apps. We sorry about that.
You good, man?
Nah, the motherfucking soundboard. Look. All right. Now we back. All right.
So happy birthday to Missy and Amanda Seals. Amanda Seals is also today. We gotta talk about her a little bit because she hosted the BET Awards, so we'll talk about her a little bit later. Tomorrow on July 2nd, we got my man, the West Coast veteran, Spice One. He got a birthday coming up.
Yo, I used to fuck with Spice One heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy. Yo, man, I wish I had like cause he had that joint he did with Pop. Chillers got me strapped.
Yeah,
I keep my hand on my gun cause he got me on my run. Yo.
Yeah, man. Spice One is that dude, man. Don't sleep. Y'all better go back and check that catalog. Check the catalog. Spice One is that dude, man. So definitely got to give a shout out to him. And also a happy birthday tomorrow goes to Tony Touch. I love Tony Touch, man.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of an all-around b-boy because he's a DJ, he's a producer, and he's also been known to be a break dancer as well. So
and he rap.
Yeah, man, and he rap. Yeah, I'm
he did. Yeah.
So he's an all-around b-boy. I like that, man. Shout out to Tony Touch. You know what I mean? He's done some joints with the best of them. He's done stuff with KRS. You know what I mean? A bunch of people. So on July 4th. Independence Day, if you want to call it that, we got my man Post Malone, so we're gonna give him a little claps. And then on July 5th, we got two. We got the RZA and Royce the 5'9".
Okay. Cancer Nation, Cancer motherfucking Nation, stand the fuck up. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir. And my wife's got a birthday this month too. Her birthday is later on in the month, so she coming up on the 18th. So definitely gotta give her some love when that happens. But yeah, that's it for my birthdays today. So let's get into some new music. We got quite a few. So first of all, the Veterans, EPMD, have a new song out called "Can't Leave Alone."
All right.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah, I think Parrish and Eric put some snippets on there on Instagram, but you can find it on YouTube. It's on there. Then also, my man Killer Priest, he just dropped a project last month called Grandmother's Land. Yeah, man, shout out to Killer Priest, man. He another one that gets slept on too, man.
He dropped some jewels.
Yeah, man, he be dropping some jewels, so shout out to Killer Priest. We also got a new song by Big Boy and Sleepy Brown.
Okay.
It's called Can't Sleep. Can't Sleep. That joint go hard. Yeah.
That's that smooth shit, boy.
Man. Big Boy good for that shit, man.
Yes,
so he even got a video out for this song with Sleepy Brown, so y'all go check it out. It's called Can't Sleep. My man Westside Gun, he is releasing a new project called Fly God is an Awesome God Part 2.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Gazelle in the motherfucking
building. Yes, sir. So we appreciate him dropping that music, man, because they've been consistent, them dudes, man. I love it, man. They don't really waste no time. You always hearing new joints from them. So definitely thank you for that, because I'm sure it's going to be a classic. Also, let's talk about the BET Awards a little bit, because they had some new music that came out of that. If y'all didn't catch it, we had a remix or kind of a remake of PE's Fight the Power. Man, that joint went hard. We had Nas kick a verse on there. We had Rhapsody kick a verse on there. We had Black Thought kick a verse on there. You know what I mean? You had Flay doing his thing in the video. Yeah, boy. Man. It's an official video for it, so y'all need to go check that out. I love it, man. And then I ain't gonna lie, I kept rewinding that joint because I was watching it when it happened, when it aired on TV. So I just kept rewinding the Public Enemy part, man. That shit was so dope, man. But also out of that, DaBaby and Roddy Ricch came out with a song called Rockstar, and it was a tribute. The video is a tribute to George Floyd, and you know they kind of addressed a couple of issues on that. You know, the lyrics go decent, but they don't go as hard as I think they could go. But I like how they represented for George Floyd. You know what I mean? I really like that. Then also my man YG, he made a new version of "Fuck the Police."
Oh, okay. Yeah, YG doing this thing, man.
I have to admit, I was surprised. I was like, okay, he going hard on this joint, man.
Yeah, I have to shout out that brother, man. I mean, especially, I think about, you know, I was talking with my girl the other day. I think we were cleaning out the garage. We listened to, you know, last month was Black Music Month. And they were playing, you know, because, you know, the whole protest and stuff going on. They were playing a lot of, you know, black music. I played some of the newer stuff like Nipsey and like YG.
Okay.
And I was, you know, we was talking about like, yeah, man, they, you know, they had that whole trying to get that, you know, get the West come back.
Right.
You know, YG and Nipsey kind of like instrumental in that.
Yeah, so, man. Yeah,
man. I have to give them. Yeah, I have to give them props for their grind, man. So,
yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if we get something new from Ice Cube real quick. You know what I mean? Or real soon. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of feel like it's coming.
Yo,
I kind of feel like it's
that'd
coming.
be crazy, man, if he did that and get like, you know, get with the New West or something like that. Like a
right.
Well, I think what need to happen if they do something, what they really need to do is like what they do is, you know, get like old NWA first. You know what I'm saying? As much as they can. Then I think like maybe do something with the New West, and that would be fire.
Yeah, man.
Ice Cube coming out. Man. Ice Cube coming out with, especially with the shit he's saying with the tweets.
Man,
that'd be like,
listen, that'd be fire. That would be fire. Fire.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And then get the new kids like Kendrick on there because he West Coast.
Yeah,
he actually Compton. You know what I mean? He's straight out of Compton, so. Definitely need somebody like him on that project.
City gonna get burnt the fuck down, son. That shit happen. Y'all better be careful.
Yeah, man. Speaking of the BET Awards, Amanda Seales did a hosting job, and I thought she did really good. I know you said you didn't really get to see it, right?
Nah, I didn't get to see it. I'll probably, you know. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. But, you know, I just wanted to touch on that real quick. I ain't going to talk too much, but she did a good job. I mean, they did a virtual hosting where, you know, it wasn't really in an auditorium with a real audience. They just had a background behind a green screen type of stuff. And, you know, they did throw in some audience clips just for humor and stuff like that to make it look like the audience was reacting. But, you know, it was all in fun. It wasn't really serious. But I thought she did really good because a lot of people, now that everything is going virtual, a lot of people are having trouble with that. Like a lot of those late night talk show hosts that are doing their shows virtually, and they're used to having the audience there for the laughter. When they're making their jokes, it's just like really quiet, and they just sit there like, and I'm like, yeah, it's not working. So she really did a good job. She did skits. She did a bunch of humor because she's a natural comedian. I also like her because she's into hip hop. She actually used to release music back in the day. She hasn't, recently, but she's more, more vocal in other ways nowadays. So shout out to Amanda Seales. I like that, man. She did a good job with the virtual hosting. But yeah, don't forget, man, go back and check out that Public Enemy Fight the Power reboot, because that was dope, man. So we got a few topics to talk about. First, let's mention my man Dr. Dre. He is divorcing his wife after 24 years, man. Yeah, man. Hate to hear that. And let me mention this real quick, because let this be a lesson to anybody who thinks money can solve every fucking problem. This man got some of the most money in the hip-hop industry.
Most money.
And he still is getting a divorce. That lets you know right there, money will not fix your problem. Fame will not fix your problems. Stardom will not fix your problem. I mean, he's highly renowned all over the world, and still, everybody has issues in relationships. You know what I mean? So, what up, y'all? What up? We see y'all on IG.
But you know what? You know what will fix their problems? Crack, liquor, and hookers. If you don't know, ask Lamar Odom.
Yeah, man.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all the fuck I'm gonna say about that.
Hey, Lamar Odom.
So whenever you got problems, cocaine, liquor, And hookers.
And hookers. That'll fix every problem, right?
Come on!
Hey, that's what made Bobby Brown the king of R&B. You know?
Now, obviously, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, y'all know we just playing. We just playing. It's sad that we gotta say that. Y'all should know we just playing, but you know, in this day and age, we're gonna make that clear. But so yeah, his wife Nicole, they're divorcing after 24 years, so that's over 2 decades of marriage. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, kind of looked at them as, you know, a great couple because, you know, you don't see too many couples lasting that long. So, you know, it's sad, but, you know, I get it. People have issues, man, but don't forget, man, money do not solve shit. A lot of people are like, yeah, when I get rich, I'll be happy. You don't know what the fuck going on behind closed doors.
Nah, you have to be happy with yourself. Yeah, I think that's a lot of the things, man. That's what's wrong with this. That's what I'm thankful for, like with the coronavirus happening.
Yeah.
I think it slowed a lot of things down.
Oh, yeah.
And it really got to the point of like, okay, what's really important here? You know what I'm saying? But you have to be happy with yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you have the money, that's fine. Money can be a part of that happiness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to slave over money, or like, yeah, I got all this money to make you happy. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because it's like, J. Cole kind of spoke about that. Like, it's a never-ending void. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to be happy with yourself.
Exactly. I mean, and even there's people who are rich and still got money problems because money is still not perfect. You know what I mean? Look at what happened to Wesley Snipes. You know what I mean? He made tons of money and still went to jail over taxes and shit.
Well, you know, that's because he's black and shit.
Yeah.
You know, anybody else did that. Right. You know what I'm saying? They've been shit. Willie Nelson held tax problems. They've been bailing the motherfucker out like Tuesday.
Yeah.
Not no Wesley Snipes. Right. All the shit he did.
Right. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, but.
And he dark.
Right.
He dark too.
Blackity black.
Oh,
he blackity black.
You just gotta put him on under the jail GP.
Right.
Goddamn
it. Johnson, we got another nigga off the street. We got another one.
Just sprinkle some crack on him. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, just sprinkle some crack on him.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. So, you know, I mean, I'm sure there was issues on both sides with the Dr. Dre and his wife thing, because we're not gonna say, oh, it was her fault or oh, it was his fault. Every breakup, there's fault on both sides. So everybody just needs to learn how to get their shit right for themselves. You know what I mean? Don't try to keep fixing the other person. Get your shit right.
Yep. And
then you won't come across that shit again. But another announcement, there is a new documentary coming up on No Limit Records on July 29th. It's going to be on BET and it's called No Limit Chronicles.
Okay. Make them say,
na. Yeah, man. So No Limit, you know, they definitely put their work in and, you know, I give them a lot of props. But they got a documentary. It's going to be on BET. You know, a lot of times, I ain't going to lie, BET can mess up stuff. But this being a documentary, I don't think they're going to mess that up. You know what I mean? Because you can't really mess up a documentary. You know, when you try to reenact stuff, that's when BET be messing up sometimes. But I think this one is going to be good. They actually have a trailer for it on YouTube. So look it up. It's called No Limit Chronicles.
Has this, not to cut you off, has this been, I know this ain't the first BET documentary, but they had any other documentaries? I don't really know them for their documentaries like that.
I think this is a new thing for them, because now that I think about it, you might be right. They might start to, maybe they're realizing, okay, we fucking up some shit, so let's just let them tell the story. You know what I mean? So this might be their first, as far as I know.
Dang, they trying to like, well, you know, yeah, we learned from Lifetime. We can't just, you know, after that leave a bit. Yeah, we can't fuck up like that.
You don't want to do that. Because I think it was BET that did the Bobby Brown one, the biopic, and then they did, who did the Whitney Houston one? Was it Lifetime? I know BET did the Bobby Brown one, but It's
Yeah,
been-
they did like then. Yeah, I
It's
thought.
a couple,
Well, they did.
didn't
Well,
they?
yeah, actually, yeah, they did the Bobby Brown, the new edition. I thought it was the new edition one.
New edition.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that went good.
Yeah, that was good.
I didn't get to see that, but yeah,
It
that
was
one
good.
went well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually really good. So, but yeah, so look out for that No Limit Chronicles. It's on July 29th, and it's going to be airing on BET. And you know, and from the clips I saw, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. You know, you really get to learn the story behind the story of No Limit Records and how they came out. You know, I think they, you know, there's been some behind the scenes stuff on Cash Money, but not nothing on No Limit, as far as I know.
Okay.
So, but yeah, look out for that, man.